Playing college football 25 with college college football playoffs fast approaching this Friday. With that's Alabama's playing. So Alabama's playing on the road against what's the team? Oklahoma. There you go. Yeah, the playoffs, the college football playoffs start with Alabama and Oklahoma playing against each other on Friday at 8 p.m. And it's at Oklahoma. Oh, here we go. Red and red. Let's see what. No, not white pants. What? So here we go.
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country.
This is based on last year's stats. Based on last year's stats, so because currently Oklahoma is ranked higher than Alabama. But in here, based on last year's stats, Alabama is ranked higher than Oklahoma. But I'm playing at Alabama. And that's not whatever Ty Simpson or whatever his name.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways, but this guy is very dangerous.
The Sooners want to move quickly.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap told me to hand it off.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
There's no one
Here's an
there.
example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Now we'll first look at them today. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong run. He uncorks one deep.
Oh, crap.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, and he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking up.
Picked off.
Oh, again.
How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Trying to get to him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw.
Oh,
So close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
not again.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big.
Okay, I'll play as Oklahoma then. Fine. No, I don't like that.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Sooners offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I'm going to sneak a draw in.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do, throwing the ball around with.
Offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. He's got it down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And this passing game has him calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up because they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different casts of characters, but one thing they always have, offensive success.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. And running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game, make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left.
Oh, crap.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a catch and run for 6.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First down for this offense. Give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
And he can't escape, and down
why is
he
it blocking?
goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Sooners will try to
That
pick
sack
him back
messed
with
me
the
up.
punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Turns it loose. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great returns to improve this field position. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14.
Touchdown.
Makes the catch. And
I like this tight end.
Touchdown Sooner.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I
And
missed.
the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Prentice. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking to throw it again. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert it third and long. This one from the 44.
From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Got his man on the outside. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, crap.
It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a
Why did my defense
He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right.
No, don't put on.
Intercepts it.
I'll pick 6.
And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in past.
This is what messed me up.
Really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
With the catch, it's Law. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Oklahoma Oklahoma offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed on.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success if they decide to run it.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, the running back has it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He's
the guy,
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Listen, forget the running game stuff. We'll play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
This is a tight end, and not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for space, it's Acha. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Right back to it. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking.
Touchdown! Oklahoma! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To throw, it's Milroe. He's got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh, God.
Takes the grab. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
We've seen this guy come up with some huge throws in this game, and already on the drive, he's thrown a couple of completions. He's got them in a rhythm. This team believes they're going to win this game because of this guy playing the quarterback position.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, no.
Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown tie. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What's my
What a
defense?
great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Arnold. It's complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Oh, my hands are too cold. God. Alexa, who's playing college football on Saturday?
On the option. Quick toss. On the nasty move, and now he's got room.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
That man played in Alabama, kept throwing interception.
Think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small
sucked
things.
when I played
Those
out
things
there.
that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How's it going so well? God. Alexa, who's playing on Saturday college football? Alexa, where's Texas A&M playing? God. Alexa, where's Texas A&M playing? Alexa, where's Texas A&M playing? All right. What time is Texas A? Alexa, when is Texas A&M playing?
Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of
Oh yeah, I'm not streaming on Friday.
to cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M
So
Aggies.
another stream, not a Friday, but I'm not streaming. Okay, so
Guys, it's time to get it going.
I streamed last Friday. You thought I'm back to streaming last Friday, but then again, not streaming. Back again, not streaming.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away first. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water.
So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Canes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense set on 1st down.
D's. Like these nuts, but it doesn't not much.
They'll try the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got it in the middle. It's George. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The run to the left.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Back to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th and short.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. 1st down here for the offense. running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for a man on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
The Miami press is doing so much.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. That third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Yankees send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quick handoff. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Out of field goal.
And the quarterback is sacked.
Scorching. Yeah, he's on the
Things working pretty well for this defense. Out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock.
They're not field goal range.
Situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Unloads to the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Got a man. It's Green. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He wants to pass it on second
Touchdown.
down. Wheels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ready to try the point after. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so fires into traffic. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for a big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Martinez on the carry. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Ward. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
What the?
In the backfield, it's Martinez.
Right.
At the 45 on his way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Reads it, fires complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the line.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive really productive, David. Wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A&M comes back out with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This defense has been so dominant, David, that the 12th man feels like he's out there literally. Extra people on the stop troops.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been flying all over the field, and the tradition of the 12th man is like no other. You don't see that anywhere else in college football, and this defense and crowd gets into the game, and they represent.
What the?
Hit the afterburners, kid. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back to throw, it's Ward. Makes his connection. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From in the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
Offense facing 4th down.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Looking for a block. It's Restrepo. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter.
He'll off one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Ward. They're trying to get to it. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's going to go down.
Good game. I did a good game. My defense are good. Even though I gave up that one drive. But besides that, they're good.
Making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Green did good. It was an overall good game. Defense played good, offense played good. Scorching, yes. My quarterback only threw one interception. Oh, that's not a good play. $102 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dang. Bruce Muhammad. 52. Okay, that was a good game. That was a good game. Texas A&M. Okay, so this will be the end of the stream. I saw people watching. Thanks for watching. And someone named Yo, someone said Yo to me, so yeah, I see you. I forgot your name, but okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is the end of the stream. I won't be streaming on this Friday, so another Friday I'm not streaming. So it was just one Friday I was streaming, and then I just streamed on one Friday. That's about it. And then every other Friday I didn't stream, and I'm going back to not streaming on Friday. Oh yeah.